So in this video, I guess I'm going to give you my quick thoughts and impressions on the MediEvil demo. So yesterday, we all saw a state of play and most of us watched for The Last of Us Part 2. But during that state of play, they also revealed, well I shouldn't say revealed because they've shown some before, but they showed some new MediEvil gameplay, right? And a lot of people may not know, they also released a demo in the PlayStation Store, right? And it's called the MediEvil short-lived demo. And I guess that's supposed to be like a clever pun based on the fact that he's dead, you know, short-lived. You get it, whatever. So I feel like I need to say this game is $30 for anybody who might want to know that, right? So the game is $30. Sony did right by making it $30 and not $40, and definitely not full priced, because through playing this demo, you definitely feel like, yeah, this is a $30 game, and it's good that they acknowledge that, right? And this is a remake, and I guess you can consider this the most bare bones basics. It meets the most bare bone basic requirements of a remake because it is using new assets. It's not just an HD upgrade, so I guess you can't really consider it a remaster. It's definitely, I guess, a remake, but the most basic requirements are met for it to be a remake. Now, when I think about this game, when I think about MediEvil, what I think about, and this is the first remake that's actually made me feel old. Okay, I'm 29 years old, and my memory of this game is the PlayStation 1 disc. And all the real ones is gonna relate to me on this one, because a lot of people never beat MediEvil, but we played that PlayStation 1 demo because let me talk to y'all like some of y'all may not be my age, because I guess I got called a boomer and I didn't even know what the hell it was, but apparently that means I'm old. So there might be an audience and a group of people listening that don't know what the hell a freaking demo disc is, which is blowing my mind. I'm officially old if I'm talking to anybody who doesn't know what a demo disc is, or who's never seen a demo disc. Hell, some of y'all might not even know what a goddamn memory card is, which is making me feel hella extra old. So anyway, PlayStation 1 demo disc, where it was exactly what its name implies. It was a disc with a whole bunch of demos on it, right? Because there was no PlayStation Store, no online store to download no damn demos. So you put the disc in. They had some demos of different games for you to try out, like MediEvil, Jersey Devil, Tumba, Fighting Force. Oh man, bring it back to memories. Oh Lord, I'm old. But MediEvil was one of the games that was on there, and I don't know a lot of people who actually beat MediEvil, but I know a lot of people who beat that demo of it like 50 times, right? So I don't think MediEvil is like this game that a lot of people hold near and dear to them, like they do a Crash Bandicoot or a Spyro or any other platformers that came out around that time. But it was a decent entry, right? It was a decent title, and when I'm playing through this demo, it's very 90s, right? And this is one of the situations where this is a situation where nostalgia that proves nostalgia isn't always great, because this game is like, man, it's like you play it and it's like, man, this is so 90s, and it's not that it's bad, but it's kept so true to the original that it feels so outdated. And this game is what we would consider this was actually considered a hack and slash platformer back in the day. I don't think if this game was released now, we would consider this a hack and slash, but it was kind of considered a hack and slash then. It's a hack and slash platformer adventure game. You have a map of the different levels, and your character moves through the map, and you go through that level, you beat that level, and then you go to the next level on the map. It's very much like that. The basic controls, jump, attack, all the basics that you would expect a platformer to have. And there's really not that much to say about this demo. Like, I'm trying to like think about my experience with it, and there's really not that much to explain. I mean, it's your it screams 90s, it screams retro, it screams classic. Sir Daniel, or I always pronounce his name, it's definitely Fortescue. He was a knight. He got killed in war by a wizard. The wizard returns. He comes back to life. Got to beat the wizard. That's pretty much the damn story, right? A little bit more to it than that, but you know, it's the good knight killing the bad wizard. And for most people, you know, most people might consider this a stopgap game. I don't remember exactly when this game is releasing. I know it's releasing this fall, so hopefully it's not releasing next to nothing major, because not that many people are checking for this game exactly. But you know, this game isn't exactly, I'm sure they don't expect it to sell a whole bunch, but it's supposed to be a stopgap game. The game did have a cult following. So some people are actually looking forward to this game. It's a $30 game if somebody wants to play something retro, something old school. Like I said, to like if you're playing a whole bunch of games of a certain genre, I would like throw this on to cleanse my palate and like get away from those type of games. It's just something, I guess, animated. These type of games have their roles, right? They have their place nowadays. So you know, it's very animated, very quirky. Like I said, it's just very old school, and they kept it true to the original, and that's what I'm sure a lot of people want. I would say this game didn't age the best either. A lot of games from this time period that have been remade into this into our current time sometimes don't translate as well as people expect them to. Like, the camera angle feels a little stiff. It almost feels fixed in some ways. And I believe they had the inverted controls on by default. Who the hell played with inverted controls? Even then, a lot of games were like, they promoted more games to be played inverted. I never liked inverted. That's trash. Okay, I don't know who the hell used inverted. That's just plain weird. But yeah, I like I said, I think I would consider this game just a stopgap game for the cult following that actually, you know, like this game, that actually fall for nostalgia and everything like that. I'm sure they don't expect this game to sell a whole bunch. This game is what it is. It is as advertised. So yeah, if anybody played the demo, let me know what y'all think about it. And yeah, make sure you hit the like button. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. All the links in the description. Still had fun with the demo, but it clearly is as advertised. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. I'm out of here. Peace.
Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel. The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with a soul, the chalice fills a little more. Fill the chalice and then collect it, and you will be... The living world lies between... Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim. Buoyancy can be a problem for those of a dead distance.
Tread softly. Zarek awaits beyond these gates. The mark